Did you know that the most successful marketing isn't going to come from an agency? I know it sounds crazy because we're used to hearing about how you need a better website, or you need to rank higher, or you need a Facebook guy or a Google lady or a social media guru. But the truth is, while those might help, there are 3 barriers that practices need to solve for, and how when those barriers are solved for, you will revolutionize the way that you generate and handle your leads in a way that turns more of them into treatment starts. I'm Adam Steer, and I'm a career marketer and practice consultant who has helped hundreds of practices to get complete strangers to identify themselves as the perfect client and move towards starting treatment. So what is the missing piece to having a full TMS chair? It's actually proven processes. Proven processes that get practices to zero in on success-producing actions, while also reducing friction for complete strangers to move forward towards treatment on their own, all while being measurable and improvable. And like I said, I'm going to share with you the 3 barriers that our proven processes solve for, and how you can predictably grow and simplify your practice. And I know what you might be thinking right now, that you already have a process that kind of works. Why would I throw a wrench in our process, make things harder for myself or my staff, only to find out that it's not even going to work? Again, I'm going to show you a great way you can benefit from these proven processes to automatedly and automatically work and get you consistent results along with your current processes. So the first barrier, targeting and messaging are not matching up to bring in the right people. The big idea here is that you need messaging and advertising to be way more specific, to only appeal to the people most likely to go through the entire process. This is important because if you're generating poor quality leads, they cost you up front and waste your team's time. Your team will spend hours trying to contact, follow up with, and move the wrong people forward. Focusing on filtering the wrong people out is more difficult and more important than anything else in the process. Success here means more success through every next step. The second barrier is you have to effectively communicate with your leads, and you have to do that as soon as possible. The main thing to note here is that if leads are not responded to quickly with a logical and helpful next step that benefits them, then you will lose them. Your leads are busy, they have lives, and there are millions of distractions hoping to pull their attention back from you. And as you already know, our audience is made up of people who find it hard to reach out for help and to take action. Everything in them wants them to sink back into their comfortable discomfort as quickly as possible. They need you to be better at this step and to help them take the steps. The third barrier is you have to be human. Be yourself to scale your appointment show and treatment start rates. Leads will move forward when you and your office connect with them, when you make success more likely for them or more attainable, and by taking as many steps for them as possible. And this is key. And in our years of working with TMS practices, we've come across many practices using a cold, medical, and sterile approach when working with leads. That doesn't work well. Implementing a proven process means that your communication from the very beginning needs to be care-based, trust-building, and momentum-generating. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It sounds great, but at the same time, it also sounds like it's going to be a huge pain to implement or ridiculously expensive. And really, the nice thing is that practices are actually really good at what they do. And that's to help people to feel better, but they aren't trained on how to successfully generate, nurture, and move people through all the steps it takes to start a treatment. That's usually learned through trial and error every day, while burning through capital month after month to dial in a process over years. And so we've honed in and refined these proven processes so you can scale your TMS practice at the pace you want without the headaches, without the years of trial and error, or crazy agency costs. We've taken everything that we've learned over the last 16 years of marketing, with over $250 million in successful ad campaigns spent, hundreds of clinics and practices served, thousands of people raising their hands as the perfect client to get treatment, landing page after landing page tests, text sequences, appointment tools, review generation, Facebook, Instagram, Google, TikTok, YouTube, TV and radio ad tests, survey testing, automation build-outs, testimonial gathering structure, hours listening to phone calls to dial in the best scripts, digging into databases for tiny improvements, and so on and so on and so on. To put all of those things, take all of those nuggets and distill them into a platform to help you help more people. And so what we've done is we've actually made it possible that within 3 mouse clicks, you can launch a proven symphony of processes that will generate higher quality leads for you, get those leads to move forward easier and more often, and get more treatment starts. As a professional marketer who has helped hundreds of practices in the TMS, mental health, dental, and nutrition industries scale at the pace that they want to, it all deals with the same processes. What I do is I see processes in everything, and I love testing those processes to the point where they produce predictable results. I start with the end goal, and then I work back from there. In TMS, that's included everything that I already mentioned, plus investing in practices, training in-house to know exactly what goes on. What does the appointment center do? What does a treatment coordinator do? How about billing? who's responsible for this or that or that. Everything that is involved and taking those processes and testing and trying things over and over and over again to get the desired predictable results. And it works. So what all of this has led to is we've dialed in, and we continue to dial in these proven processes, but we've created the Grow Toolkit platform and loaded these proven processes to help more people to start treatment with your practice while simplifying your processes. Right now, you can get the Toolkit Grow package for 30% off or 35% off the Toolkit Plus package. Both of those packages include 24-hour support, one-on-one onboarding, and one-on-one training. And we understand that it makes zero sense for you to choose whether or not it's a good fit for your practice without getting into the platform, generating leads, or getting treatment starts. We want you to have access to everything, see how everything works, and decide after you have been able to see if it actually does everything that we claim it does. That's why we give you our Decide Inside guarantee. If for any reason you aren't completely happy with our proven processes, you get a 100% refund. You get to keep the leads you generated, and you get to keep all the trainings, tools, and scripts to continue to help your practice grow as a thank you for letting us show your platform. I don't know how long we're going to keep the Toolkit Plus at these prices, and prices will go up eventually. We still actively monitor, troubleshoot, and optimize every individual account, their ads, and their campaigns. Our trained specialists can only handle so many accounts, and we spend a lot more time with our Toolkit Plus level clients to make sure they are growing at the pace that they want to. So click the link to get in today while it's still available. We're always here to help, and I can't wait to hear your practice's success story. Thanks for taking a minute for us, and I hope to see you on the inside.